Hi, it's Patrick Cranston of Cranston IT with your Bionic Business vlog. It's my passion to help you use technology to make your business faster, stronger, better. We were working with a client today that had called us because they had upgraded their computer to the latest Mac operating system, 10.14 Mojave, and they had found after upgrading that several of their critical business apps and business systems did not yet work properly with Mojave. And so they were having problems with the computer that are making the computer virtually unusable for their business, and they were going to have to downgrade the machine back to an earlier version of macOS. Now, downgrading a Mac is not the easiest thing in the world, and it requires a complete wipe of the drive. So our first question to the customer was, do you have a backup? Fortunately, they had made a time machine backup, which is Apple's built-in backup software, of their computer before upgrading. And with this backup, we're now able to wipe the computer, reinstall a fresh OS of a previous operating system, and then do a restore from their time machine backup and bring in all their applications and settings, so their computer will pretty much be just like it was right before they upgraded. So this is still a time-consuming process, but having that backup allows us to restore their computer to how it was before it was upgraded. Without this, we would have to do a full wipe of the computer and then manually reinstall every single app that they needed from before, and then hopefully try to reconfigure their machine to match exactly its previous configuration. So there's a couple takeaways from this real-life scenario that I want you to consider. First off, always have backups. Backups save you time, money, and frustration, not only when you're upgrading, but also just through normal use, to helping you prevent disaster when things like accidental damage or hard drive failures or theft or loss, things like that happen to you. A backup will save you in those circumstances. And the more complex your computer configuration is, the more third-party applications and custom configurations you have, the more important having a full system backup that's also backing up your settings and your applications and not just documents and files, the more important a full system backup is. The second is, before upgrading an operating system, always check to make sure your critical business applications and systems are going to work with the new operating system. Check them with the manufacturer directly, go on their website or call their support, and make sure that their systems are going to work on your new operating system. And then, when you actually do the upgrade, instead of just a time machine backup or a file backup, consider doing a clone backup. Now, a clone backup is a slightly different type of backup. It copies your entire hard drive to another hard drive, and on macOS, this is very easy to do. All you need to do is plug in an external hard drive and download some cloning software, and you can back up your entire machine as a clone. The advantage to a clone is that you actually have a bootable copy of your hard drive. So if you upgrade your operating system and you're testing it out and you find that it's just not working, all you have to do is boot from the clone drive and you're immediately back to where you were before you upgraded. So you don't have to do any wiping or reinstalling or reconfiguring of anything. You just simply boot from the clone and you're back to how it was. So having a clone backup makes upgrading or makes coming back from an upgrade almost instantaneous. So it's always best to coordinate with your IT provider before upgrading to prevent any kind of costly mistakes. But if you don't have an IT provider, make sure you follow the steps I outlined in this guide, or find a good service provider who can help you with these upgrades. If you found my information helpful, please like and share this post. If you have a question you would like answered in a future video, please send an email to ask@cranstonit.com or post a comment below, and I'll try to answer it in a future video.